Okay, skill number 2 for whole numbers, rounding large numbers. This is a very important skill to have. Let's get started. Rounding is one way to find a number convenient to use to describe quantities. Rounding will give you the closest number to a given place value. Here's our example. Round this 82,439 to the nearest hundred. There are 4 steps involved in the rounding process. Step 1, find the place value. Well, the place value is in the hundreds, and we know that from here. We're going to round to the nearest hundred. So we have to find the hundreds place. That's the ones, that's the tens, and that's the hundreds. So we put a box on the hundreds. Look at the digit to the right. The digit is 3 right there. If the digit is 5 or greater, add 1 to the place value digit. If it's less than 5, leave the place value digit alone. So we look at this. If that's 5 or greater, add 1 to the digit. But it's not 5 or greater, right? 3 is less than 5, so the 4 will not change. So that is 4 or less, so that means that stays the same. Okay, change the digits to the zeros. Change the digits to the right to zeros. So as this stays the same, these are now changed to zeros. So we can see 824, 824, and then 00. So 82,439 rounds to 82,400 when rounded to the nearest hundred. Okay, let's take a look here, and let's use our 4-step process. Now, what I see here is we have a 4-step process, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and they have A, B, C, D. So A is going to be step 1, B is going to be step 2, C is going to be step 3, and D is going to be step 4. They're walking us through it. So step 1 is find the place value. Well, they want you to round this 132,874,015 to the nearest hundred thousands. And so step 1 is find the place value. Where is the hundred thousands digit? Well, let's see. That's ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. The 100,000s digit is an 8. And I'm going to since they put a box around it in the problem here, I'm going to put a box around the 100,000s digit, which is an 8. Okay, next step. Look at the digit to the right. The digit to the right of the 100,000s is, well, to the right is a 7. Okay, and what they did here is they put a little arrow like that, so I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to look at that right there. It's a 7. And then the next step is, if the digit is 5 or greater, add 1 to the place value digit. Is that digit 5 or greater? So is the 7 5 or greater? Yes. So what that means is, since this was 5 or greater, that gets bumped up 1 to 9. So write the rounded number. Okay, we're going to write 1329 and then 00000. 1329 00000. Commas, done. That's how you do it. That's how you round a number. Let's look at others. Okay, round each number to the given place. 941 to the tens place. Well, we have to find the tens place. The tens place is right here. So let me actually zoom in a little bit more here. So the tens place is right here. And that's step 1. You have to find the place value. And then step 2 is look at the number to the right. And if that's 5 or more, that gets bumped up. But 1 is not 5 or more, so that stays the same. So I'm looking at this. If that's 5 or more, that goes to 5. But it's 4 or less. It's 1, 2, 3, or 4, so that stays the same. So it's 940. 940. That's round to the tens place. In fact, what I should say is this. It's 9-4. See, 9-4, and then everything to the right of that is a 0. So everything afterwards just is 0. And the idea here is that we're just making a number. We're making a number that's close to that, rounded to the tens place. Okay, next. 103,555 to the thousands place. Step 1, find the thousands place. Well, that's ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Found it. Thousands place. I'm going to put a box around here, and you have to look at the number to the right. If that number to the right is 5 or more, then this goes up 1. And that is, it's 5, in fact. And so that goes up 1. So it's going to be 104. 104. And then there's a comma. And then at everything, so that's 104. And all of these now become zeros. 0, 0, 0. Okay. Next, we have this number to the 10,000s place. Where is the 10,000s place? That's ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. It's a 0 right there. That's the 10,000s place. And I have to look at the number to the right. If that number to the right is 5 or more, this goes up 1. And 6 is 5 or more, so this goes up 1. So it's going to be 181. I'm going to start with that. 181. So 181, and then everything to the right is 0. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. I'll put commas after every 3, and there's my number. Okay, our last one here. 27,971 to the tens place. Let's find the tens place. This is ones, tens. And I'll put a box around that. But I'm going to look at that number here, and that is a 1. And if it's 4 or less, the box number stays the same. And so that box number is going to stay the same. It's going to be 2797. 2797. And then everything to the right of it is a 1. So over here is a 1. I'm sorry. So everything to the right is a 0. So that's a 0. Every third number gets a comma. 1, 2, 3, and there's a comma right there. That's it. And we have one more. 670,159 to the hundreds place. Well, let's find the hundreds place. That's ones, tens, hundreds. I'm going to put a box around that. I look to the number to the right. That's 5 or more. That means the 1 is going to get bumped up to a 2. And so I write all the numbers. I have 670 and then a 2. And everything to the, so that was 670 and then a 2 because that 5 moved it up to a 2. And then these become zeros. Everything after it becomes 0. And after every third number, I have a comma. So this is 1, 2, 3, comma. And that's it, 670,200. Let's look at some main ideas from this page here. Well, we were going over, we're rounding to the given place. So here we have to round to the hundreds place. We have to find the hundreds place. And the hundreds place is right here. We should be pretty good about finding those place values there. And we look to the number to the right, and that is 4 or less. So that means the 3 is going to stay the same and the 8 stays the same. But also the 7 stays the same because that 2 is 4 or less. So that does not bump it up. If that was a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, yeah, that would go up. Okay, so 3, 8, 7, and then these stay zeros, or they become zeros, I should say. There you go. Okay, so your job is to finish the rest of these. And then let's see what else we got here. Round the number to the given place. Okay, so they want you to round it to the hundreds place, and you'll do that, and the thousands place. Ooh, we got a huge word problem here. I'll help you out a little bit with this word problem. Tom's kitchen requires 33 feet of wallpaper border. He selects a design available in a package with a 10-foot length border. Since 33 rounds to 30, he buys 3 packages. Do you agree with his reasoning? Let's think about this. Tom's kitchen requires 33 feet of wallpaper border. Well, this is what's happening. Let me make this a little bit smaller. So his kitchen, he has a kitchen, and the kitchen has walls. So here's his kitchen, and he has a wallpaper border. So that means that on the wall he has a border like this. And this is what he's going to cover on the wall, okay? And that's supposed to be 33 feet all the way around. That's what this is about. He selects a design with a 10-foot length of border. So one package, so there's a package. Oh, whoops. There's a package with a 10-foot length border. So he has some kind of package. There's some kind of rolled up package. And in that package, it'll cover 10 feet. So he said, since and so we're trying to figure out how many packages does he need to cover that the kitchen wall. And let's look here. Since 33 rounds to 30, he buys 3 packages. Okay, will he have enough? So if he has 10 feet, if 10 feet is one package, and then he buys another package, another 10 feet, and another package, another 10 feet, how many does he have? He has 30 feet of wallpaper. Does he have enough to go all the way around the 33 feet? Well, I would say no. He bought 30 feet, but he needs 33 feet. So I would probably say no. No. Do you agree with his reasoning? No. Thumb won't have enough wallpaper. I need to erase this here. Make some room for it. Won't have enough wallpaper to finish the job. Okay, well, that's what you got to know for this. Finish it up, and thanks for watching.